Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 30 Pro versus the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12. And this phone is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 685 SoC. We have 6GB of RAM, while the Infinix Note 30 Pro is powered by MediaTek Helio G99 SoC with 8GB of RAM. So on the back we have a triple cameras on both phones. And Infinix has a 108 megapixel main camera, then we have 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, while the Redmi Note 12 has a 50 megapixel main camera, then we have 8 megapixel ultra wide with a 2 megapixel macro. And the back of the Infinix is made up of glass, while the Redmi has a plastic back, and the frames on both phones is made up of plastic. We have fingerprint scanner inside the power button on both phones, no in-display fingerprint scanner. So on the bottom we have our USB-C with headphone jack on the Infinix, and the headphone jack is on the top on the Redmi Note 12. We also have IR blaster on the Xiaomi, and both phones also has stereo speakers with IP53 water and dust resistance rating. So I am very excited to see that how is the Infinix Note 30 Pro is gonna perform against the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12. And both phones comes almost in the same price tag here in the Pakistan market official price. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So logos came up first on the Infinix. Xiaomi, it is always really slow in that area. So we have Android 13 on both phones, MIUI 14 versus XOS version 13. So Infinix looks faster. Yes, the Infinix Note 30 Pro is faster when it comes to booting up, while the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 it is very slow in terms of the booting up speed. So now the Redmi it is also done. So you can see we have 3 or 4 second difference between these devices when it comes to booting up. And guys, now let's talk about the displays between these devices. Infinix has a 6.67 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED which can produce up to 1 billion colors. Also we have 120Hz refresh rate with a center punch hole on the top, while Redmi also has a 6.67 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED with 120Hz refresh rate. We don't have a 10-bit display support on the Redmi Note 12. Also on the bottom chin it is much smaller on the Infinix Note 30 Pro. So now let's see apps opening speed. So guys, everything's closed up in the background. No application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. So the first application I'm gonna launching is the phone dialer, some basic stuff. Infinix it is slightly faster. So now let's open settings, again faster on the Infinix. So now let's go to the display on both phones. So we have 120Hz refresh rate on both phones, but on the Infinix you can also switch between from 120 to 90Hz all the way up to 60Hz in order to save your battery life. We also have auto option which is not really optimized, so we have more options in the refresh rate. So now check out some more apps. Amazon shopping with same Wi-Fi network. So and the Redmi it is slightly faster. Scrolling feels really smooth on both phones. So 120Hz it is working absolutely fine. And now let's open this, and that is very similar. So now check out some games application, and now let's see Candy Crush Saga, MediaTek Helio G99, Snapdragon 685. Infinix is slightly faster, which is expected. Instagram slightly faster on the Infinix. And now let's see Pinout, and Pinout it is also faster on the Infinix. Snapchat same result. Spotify same result. And now let's see Subway Surfer. So the MediaTek Helio G99 is performed faster in most of the applications, especially in games. So you can see we have 2 second difference. Let me show the speakers on both phones. We have stereo speakers. First on the Infinix Note 30 Pro. The speakers it is not really loud. And here is the Redmi. So you can see in the speakers it is much louder, has a lot more bass over the Infinix Note 30 Pro speakers, which is not really loud. Also the Redmi Note 12 has the best speakers in this price range in my opinion. Let's see Temper and 2. Another game, MediaTek Helio G99 is scaling the Redmi Note 12 in every single applications. So in the Temper and 2, again Infinix done, and Redmi it is also done as well. And now let's see PUBG Mobile, heavy game, Snapdragon 685, MediaTek Helio G99. So Infinix is taking the lead, which is expected. So Infinix is done. Redmi now it is also done. So you can see again we have 2 or 3 second difference. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with ultra frame rate on both phones. No 60 fps on the Infinix, but I would say if you need a gaming phone between these two devices, Infinix Note 30 Pro it is a much better option. Now let's open X, slightly faster on the Infinix. And now let's open Z, and Z it is open up faster on the Infinix. As you can see, Redmi it is also right behind there. And now let's remove that, and now let's see the scrolling. So in the start hiccup for 1 second, now it is at 120 Hz. So anyways, last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. So let's see which one will faster. So Infinix is open the camera faster. As far as the cam performance are concerned, I feel that in the cam performance it is slightly better on the Redmi Note 12. But anyways, now let's look at the front facing camera, and the front facing camera it is much better on the Infinix Note 30 Pro. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So now let's open wikipedia.org. Slightly faster on the Infinix. Scrolling feels really smooth, 120 Hz it is working. And now let's open this English, also very similar, scrolling feels absolutely smooth. So next on the list is apple.com. Apple.com it is exactly the same, or it is slightly faster on the Infinix. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Scrolling wise, as you can see, Redmi it feels little not as smooth as the Infinix. We can see hiccups. I don't know what is happening with the Redmi. While you can see Infinix it is 120 Hz, while on the Redmi I can see the hiccups. So anyways, now let's see the RAM measurement on both phones. We have 8 GB of RAM versus a 6 GB of RAM. And if you watch my speed test which I did between the Redmi Note 12 8 GB of RAM versus the Redmi Note 12 6 GB of RAM, in that speed test we don't see any difference in the RAM measurement. Phone dialer still there, settings, Amazon shopping still there, Candy Crush Saga, Candy Crush it is also still there, Instagram still there. Also you can see the delay on the Redmi when I open the app. Pinout still there, Snapchat still there, Spotify RAM measurement looks really nice on both phones. Subway Surfer also not refresh. Temper and 2 it is refresh. PUBG also refresh. So we have 2 refresh. Now let's open X, and that is still there. Now let's open Z, and Z it is refresh on the Redmi. I did not expect that. So last we're back to the internet browser, that is also refresh on the Redmi Note 12. And guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Infinix Note 30 Pro overall is perform faster than the Redmi Note 12 in system-based applications as well as in games. In games, we even see a 3 or 4 second difference between these devices, which is a big difference. Overall, Infinix it is a more stable 120 Hz phone. So in terms of the RAM wise, in that area, Infinix is perform excellent in the RAM measurement, while on the Redmi we have some refresh. And both phones has a 5000 mAh battery size. We have 33 watt fast charging versus 68 watt on the Infinix Note 30 Pro. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 30 Pro versus the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.